Devin "The Dream" Haney is not wasting any time to make his dream become a reality. He woke up today a little heated, a little tight, and he decided to go at Ryan Garcia, where he stated, and I quote, "I punished King Ryan the last time we fought in the amateurs. I won everything. I could win in the same division as him as an amateur. Gold in the DR, Dominican Republic, and I did it again as a professional WBC champion. Ryan is scared of me. Tell his fans to ask him why, Haney versus Garcia in 2020, is he bluffing, hashtag world champion, hashtag the dream," end quote. Well spoken from a great young champion. So from the sound of it, Devin Haney is not wasting any time. He needs some more time on his day because he's looking for all the smoke and everybody seemed to be a no-show, at least for the moment, and he obviously asked the questions that need to be answered, and I don't think Ryan has the answers. You don't have the answers, Sway. The fans, y'all don't have the answers, Sway. We all know who has the answers, and that's Oscar De La Hoya. Whenever he feel like the time is right, whenever he feel like the risk is worth it, whenever he feel like Ryan Garcia is ready, then they're gonna make the fight happen. Because if you ask me, there's no roadblocks since both fighters fight for Dazn. I mean, Dazn have all this talent, from Ryan to Devin Haney, from Canelo to Gennady Golovkin to Andre, and none of these fighters are fighting each other. And in my opinion, that's one of the main reasons Dazn is not growing how it's supposed to be. Because when you have Andre on the same stable as Canelo, Gennady Golovkin, and Saunders, and Andre can't get a fight with none of those guys. However, Eddie Hearn is offering Charlo, a guy that's fighting on a different network, $7 million to come over and fight Andre. Now, do y'all see what's wrong with that picture? Like, the picture is upside down when the network should be in charge of who the fighters fight, instead of the fighters are in charge of who they fight and they get paid guaranteed money. I mean, you have Dazn offering Mikey Garcia $7 million to fight Jesse Vargas, and in the meantime giving up Josh Taylor, the winner of the Super 6 tournament at 140 that took place on Dazn, giving him up to the competitor ESPN. Not just Josh Taylor, but Inouye as well. And you don't have to work at Wall Street to figure that out. That's just simple math. Whoever made them decisions definitely miscalculated. So if Dazn know better, they have to do better if they want to be here for the long haul and have longevity in the sport. However, for the meantime, Devin Haney could care less about all the politics of boxing. He knows one thing is that him and Ryan fight under the same network, and he wants to smoke now. And it all stemmed from Ryan stating that if Devin Haney is a world champion, if Gervonta Tank Davis is a world champion, then I should be a world champion. So obviously, Devin Haney felt some type of way because he earned that title. He was trying to fight the pound-for-pound top 3, Lomachenko, which he likes to call Nomachenko, and obviously Lomachenko lived up to that name by turning that fight down and requesting the French fries title to avoid that fight. So it's not Devin Haney's fault. So obviously Devin Haney felt some type of way, and he want to settle it in the ring. Obviously they fought in the amateurs for free, and Ryan Garcia, he's not scared of nobody, regardless of what people say. Ryan wants to fight everybody. I truly believe it is Oscar De La Hoya who's holding him back. But one thing for sure, in the sport of boxing, amateur losses don't really matter that much. Pro losses do. They always matter since the beginning of time. However, when Floyd Mayweather came to the game, he changed the landscape of boxing, the land that Ryan Garcia walked on. So obviously, Ryan is not afraid to fight. He fought Devin Haney up to 5 times in the amateurs. However, in the pros, when you do take an L, it do matter under them bright light. It's embarrassing. it's prideful. You want to win. You obviously get paid more if you win. So you have a lot to lose, more so than you did in the amateur. So that's why Ryan Garcia or Oscar De La Hoya is more calculated. Ryan Garcia probably do want the fight. He probably would rather sit on the fight. But Oscar, on the other hand, if he could wait 5 years, he will. But obviously, they in the same division. Ryan Garcia doesn't have a strap. Devin Haney has a strap. The fight is big now. They could fight now and they could fight later. They could get paid now and they could get paid later. So it only makes sense for them to fight. However, the promotions don't think that way. At least Oscar De La Hoya and Golden Boy. Devin Haney, on the other hand, he ain't a boy, he a grown man. Or at least that's how he coming, with his energy that he's bringing to the table. Calling out all these grown men. You can't call him a boy or part of Golden Boy because, like I said, everything in his character shows a sign of a grown man. Even though he a youngin' in the game, he acting like he's an OG already. So that being said, more power to him, because anybody that wants all the smoke is nothing but respect. He called out Lopez, he called out Ryan Garcia, he called out Gervonta, Lomachenko. So what else is there to be asked from this youngster? I mean, every category that the hardcore boxing fans been asking for lately, Devin Haney brings to the table. And don't get me wrong, Ryan Garcia, on the other hand, I feel like he's going to go in the path of Oscar De La Hoya, not Canelo Alvarez. Oscar De La Hoya, I could recall the names he fought in their prime, or at least when they were on top of their game. Meanwhile, on the other hand, Canelo Alvarez, he only fought 3 fighters in their prime, and he been pro for almost 15 years. So you can see the difference of class between Oscar De La Hoya and Canelo Alvarez. Oscar, on one hand, they claim Canelo is doing this because he's the A-side, but Oscar De La Hoya was the A-side as well. But it didn't matter. He always fought fighters coming off big wins. On the other hand, Canelo Alvarez fight fighters coming off their worstest performances till this day. And Canelo got so comfortable cherry picking, or that's the term that they like to call it, that we don't have to go that far back to give you an example, or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6. I mean, let's talk about his next opponent, Saunders. He stated a year ago that he's boring, he runs too much, but when he looked horrible his last fight on an undercard of KSI versus Logan Paul, now he's looking to fight him when he was fighting an unknown fighter, losing every single round up to the point he knocked him out. So y'all see the blueprint with Canelo, and y'all saw the blueprint with Oscar De La Hoya. I feel like Ryan Garcia is more of an Oscar De La Hoya than a Canelo Alvarez. That's just my opinion. Obviously, because people judge him based on his look, he has more to prove. That's how he feels. So he will always try to prove the doubters. He seemed to be on the right path. He just fought, don't know. I really don't know who that was, but obviously they hyped him up to be a threat to Ryan Garcia. And Ryan Garcia didn't back down. He fought him and stopped him in the first round and made a statement. So like I said, Ryan Garcia, the type of guy, if you put him in the corner, he gonna swing. So obviously, I don't think you're gonna have to put him in the corner. I feel like even in the middle of the room, he gonna want to swing regardless. So that being said, he's not a Canelo where you have to corner him in order to fight him like Lara did, right? So that being said, Ryan Garcia, he's stepping up his upcoming fight. Then after that, Golden Boy is talking about him versus Linares. That's a great fight in my opinion. Then after that fight, let's see Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia. If it can be made, we all know the answer to that question. However, if Ryan Garcia really wants to fight, he could convince Golden Boy, in my opinion. I mean, obviously, they fight on the same network, but they will tell you fights only get made when the time is right, at least for these mega fights. So that's their version of Oscar De La Hoya versus Floyd Mayweather. I believe Floyd Mayweather is the Michael Jordan of the sport. On the other hand, Devin Haney could be the LeBron. So we'll see what Ryan Garcia will turn out to be. He definitely on the right path. So is Devin Haney. He's trying to keep up with Devin Haney. Obviously, Devin Haney didn't get the Lomachenko fault, but he got his strap. So as long as you have somebody else strapped, I mean, you wearing the pants in the house. So that being said, obviously, that's a mega fight that could take place in the future. Drop y'all comments below. Y'all see the pictures he posted. Y'all see him taking shots at Ryan, and Ryan has to respond. However, it's all respect at the end of the day because they both have a lot of respect for each other. They just hyping up the fight and building up the fight. And Devin Haney, he's trying to catch Ryan Garcia bluff to see if he's bluffing or not. Because if you don't get the right response, then is he really bluffing? That's the question. If you don't get the fight in 2020, is Ryan Garcia bluffing? That's the real question. That's the $1 million question. So drop your comments below. Subscribe below if you're trying to get smart about a minute. If you're trying to get dumb about a second, don't want to listen to these casual fans. /O Media. Follow my man Lunatune for the funniest boxing memes. That's my bro Ski all day. Keep it as G and follow my man on IG in the description box below. And while you at it, follow me at IG. And the link right below that is the link for the merch if you want to be dripped up like the Akhi be on Split Decision. And click on the notification bell to get notified every time we post to go live every Sunday on Split Decision. It's a boxing debate / talk show. Call in, join us. If y'all want the smoke, we with the smoke, just like Devin Haney. And if you just want to voice your opinion, be my guest. Is my pleasure. This is the platform for y'all boxing fans to voice your opinion. This is the Akhi family, the Akhi University of Boxing. So join us, tune in, smash the like button, and to be continue on the next episode of Akhi TV. But till then, shout out to DBN, shout out to Dante for starting the new media wave that I'm a part of. So shout out to new media. We the present, past, and the future of boxing. Peace, and we out.